Hello friends, today's video will be on this particular flower only. So you can see this is the flower of hibiscus. So today I'm going to tell you how to grow cuttings of hibiscus. So this is the season. If you are living in such a country, such a place where spring has already arrived, so this is the time, perfect time to what to say grow cuttings of whatever plants you want. You can grow the cuttings of them. Also, this is also the time period to uh, what to say this is also the time so that you can grow all the seeds also. So today actually I wanted to show you how to grow the cuttings of some plants, because I have done that. So here you can see this is my working area where I am working now with the hibiscus plant. So I have cut some branches of this hibiscus plant, so it gives me what to say cream and red color of flowers. And another one I got the cuttings that is uh, of white blooms. So today I'm going to show you these cuttings. So you can see these are some healthy cuttings I have chosen, and I'm going to grow them in coco peat. If you do not have coco peat, I'm telling you what you can do. You can take equal amount of um, compost and soil and sand. So, and you have to check that all the time the moisture is maintained in the particular potting mix. So you can see my blooms at this time. I wanted to show you because it is looking absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very happy with the results, uh, but it is not the time that I can give you the overview of the garden because many flowers are not there still. So it's looking obviously very fantastic, but you can see every bloom is now have bloomed, and they will continue to bloom, and I will let them to bloom because I really want to do some experiment with these winter flowers this summer. So I don't know what will be the results, and I also want to show you the results of the tomato. You can see, and here is the what to say capsicums. So let's do not divert from the topic and just place these cuttings. So I will show you how to take the cuttings, how to cut the cuttings also. So just wait a minute. Here I have taken my scissors, and I need to select a good and healthy looking branch. So you can see this is a good healthy looking branch. I just want to, you can see the birds are also there, but we do not need the birds now. Actually I am cutting this because I want to make this plant a little bit bushy. So I want to cut this one. So this is the cut of the work of the pruner because it is very thick branch. So just a little bit. And I'm growing cuttings because it's not like that the plant will die, so I'm growing the cuttings. But actually many of my neighbors had asked some plants of hibiscus, so I am growing the cuttings. Here and another one over here. So I'm collecting all the cuttings, and now let's just go to where I will plant them. So at first let's prepare our potting mix. So here I have a potting mix where I have already grown some cuttings earlier of lavender, and it is dead because I failed to transplant them. You can see the roots that are formed already, but actually I forgot about it and it died. So the potting mix is very good, so I'm going to use the same potting mix, which is normal coco peat, nothing else. You can see this is normal coco peat which I'm using. So I'm going to fill this pot fully with some more coco peat. Why I am using coco peat I want to share with you, because coco peat retains moisture, and I actually do not get so much time to look after all the cuttings and the plants. And you know that, I think, if you are a regular watcher of my channel. So If you are new to my channel, so I want to tell you that I make gardening videos and organic gardening videos, and you will get to see very beautiful what to say, flowers, and as well as I will also tell you how to do them also in my way. Obviously, I do not copy anyone's way. I learned from internet and I apply them, and whatever the result I get, I share with you. So I do not use any rooting hormone also in this case, of doing the cutting. So I need the pruner because it is very thick. So here I have the pruner, and what I'm going to do just is to cut this branch, and what I'm going to do with the help of the scissor, just going to remove some skin. In this way I grow cuttings, because I will do not tell you can try this method of growing the cuttings, because there are many experts in growing cuttings, and you should also include these nodes from where the leaves were there, because there the probability of the roots to develop from there is maximum. So I'm just going to peel off the skin so you can see, I think. So now what I'm going to do is just I'm going to place this cutting inside my pot. Good to go. So here like this one also I'm showing you the full process. I'm not going to cut anything. If you are not interested in this part, so you can just skip this video with some. So this size of cutting also can be grown. Just I need to peel off the. So whatever will be the results, I will share with you. If the cuttings do not also, what happens sometimes all the cuttings grows, and sometimes what happens none of the cutting grows. And so make sure that whenever you are growing cuttings, you can see these are the flower buds. So I'm not going to use this because these are leggy. But if I want, I can grow this also, because this will also grow. But I don't want to grow because I actually do not need the plants. The plants is just who asked me. I am growing this for them only. So with these branches, I'm going to just trim it off. And this also. If you want, you can give a V cut, and means V cut, sorry, not V cut, means a 45-degree angle cut, but it's not necessary. If you are having the leaf nodes, you can see the nodes. These are the nodes. You can see these are the nodes. So more than there will be the leaf nodes, more there will be the chances, probability. The more probability will be the chance for from there to grow the roots. I think I have stopped. So you can see this much only. I do not use any kind of rooting hormone, but if you want, you can just use honey, because it's also honey, and also cinnamon powder if you want, because it also acts as a good, what to say. So now I want to grow some white. Which one are white? This one, I think. Yes, this one is the white one. So I want to grow white. So this one, you can see this is not too thick, but it will also grow. And actually one person asked for the white one also, so I will grow the white also. And you always need to keep the potting, whatever you are using, either it is soil or coco peat. You always need to check if it does not dry, because if it dries, all this effort is going to be wasted in water only. So water is the main factor for growing the cuttings, so make sure to keep the soil or potting mix, whatever you are using, always moist. So I do not want to grow much more. I have this last branch, so I'm just going to cut it. So you can see in this way I have grown 5 cuttings, I think, yes, 5, and no other cuttings are there that I can grow. But here you can see this is very messy, but now it's time for me to water this. So I'm just going to I'm going to keep this in such a place where it will get uh, indirect sunlight, means it will get bright light but it will not be in the direct sunlight. So I will keep it over here. Here it will not get any sunlight, and here I have grown some cuttings and I don't know what is the results also, but let's see. So as I have told you that sometimes what happens that all the cuttings grows and sometimes none of the cutting grows. So here I have some water in which I have grown some oleander cuttings, and you can also do that, the same thing. But what mistake I have done is I have not done any mistake. They are all alive. So they are all alive. You can see the green leaves. But what happened is I have not mistake. Uh, I have grown these in that mid winter. So in winter cuttings do not grow very easily. So make sure to keep that in mind. And I'm not going to throw this water. This is a good fertilizer, and I'm going to just add it in some of my plants like this one and some others like this one. So you can see the drip over here, and they will also always act as a liquid fertilizer for your plants. So why I am adding this to these plants only, there will you may have the question, because I'm finding the plants. I am not adding this to random plants because the reason is I have not seen the blooms for 2 years in these plants. This plant, this is the white gigantic bloom of hibiscus, and this one is one of the pink and very beautiful looking. Not only pink double, but actually I love the double flowers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to refill this one. I'm going to share with you this one because it is also part of cutting video. So and you know that I have from now on I'm not going to make any single topic video. So I'm just going to fill it, and meanwhile you can see the verbenas over there and the impatiens and the calancho. You can see very beautiful looking flowers over there. So today only I had bought this shower, or say whatever you say, for giving water to my plants, because it's totally worthy, because I can just spray the seedlings like this, just like this. So it's very worthy. You can see the balsam seedlings over there that I have grown in front of you only. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick each cutting and just going to place it in water again, nothing else. So you can see this is the branch of the jujube plant, and it is not having any roots, but you can see the new growth. So I think this will also grow. So let's hope for the best. And I never lose any hope from these things, because this one is dead. Surely this is dead. This one is also, no, it is not dead. It is, you can see the green, it means it is still alive. So I don't know about this one. So this one is also not dead. You can see the green. So as far as you see any greeniness in your branch or cuttings, do not lose your hope and just keep on planting them. So this is a hibiscus one which I have tried to grow in water, but I don't know whether or not it will grow or not. So this is a random experiment I have shared with you. Nothing else very important is there in this. And remember, when you are dealing with oleander or adeniums like plants, make sure to wash your hands thoroughly because they are very poisonous plants and they are not good for your health. So here I have some extra cuttings that I had. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to remove the birds or something that is at the tip, and just I'm going to place this thing also inside the water. I don't know whether it will grow, but let's see. This is an experiment. So this one has a branch, longer branch that I have not used. So this one also I'm just going to tuck it inside this water. So and this one is also going there, and since it is water, so it is no use to add water in this, isn't it? So in this way, just cuttings, grow the cuttings, whatever plants you like. It may be rose, it may be hibiscus, it may be lavender. Lavender means I'm telling of this one. I don't know this is lavender or not, but it is a very beautiful plant. You can grow this one. You can grow oleander this time at this time of the year, so it will grow very easily. And in this way, many plants, mogra, I forgot to tell you. So today only have also done some with mogra, something that is, you can see. I want to share with you this one. So this one I think I have made the videos, and this one. And the video that I have made in English is this one, I think. So you can see the update. So I will show you the flowers. That will be the final update, because we are doing all these things because to get the flowers only, isn't it? So in this way, this area is totally a mess. So I need to fix this area now. So I hope you have liked this video, and okay, thanks a lot for watching this video.